In the house.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
The National Basketball Association and the National Soccer committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, particularly towards interrupting players, spectators engaging in fighting.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Tre Mann.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Hornets starting 5. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. LaMelo Ball is out there with Tre Mann. And it's Richards in at the center position. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Clint Capella out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Smooth in at point guard. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Now Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's Richards. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ball no good. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Fires in the triple.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Right side, Porzingis. Here's Tyler. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tyler's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Ball. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Shot from the wing. Tyler, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Miller, and stolen by Brown. Inside, here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Bridges outside. Here's Miller. Charlotte, no good that time either.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down.
Powerful. Yes. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller outside. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. All right, let's get a report from out.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped 24 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. Continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. Fourth, the Celtics.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And here's Richards. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ball no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
He's such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
He's off on the first. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Walsh is checked in for Porzingis. And a change for the Hornets. Smith's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And that one's good, man.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boston leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Tyler. An easy 2 on the layup. Tyler's got 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Smith.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's Walsh. Three-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Boston. LeVert comes in for Brown. Here's Tyler. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
And the bucket is good. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside, Green. Into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Walsh. To the inside. Tyler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Holiday against Miller. The layup off target.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What's
Scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Again, the miss by Boston. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And the basket by Holiday.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Ball from the arc. Here's Richards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Green. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Outside man, pass to Miller. Bridges outside, beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
From the top of the key, Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyler. From outside, off the mark.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And that one's good. Man's got 5 points.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Knocks down the long J.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hornets trail by 8. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Here's Tyler. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ball passes to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to Porzingis. And he can't bank that one in. Hornets trail by 9. Man, the pass to Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Down low. Here's Tyler. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
That'll do it for the first half. Boston out in front, up by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
We've talked about it in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Celtics.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Celtics lead by 10. On the court for Charlotte, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Trey Mann out there with Ball. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tyler with the bucket.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now here's Mann. Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. From outside the arc, sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got his third basket on the night right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
From 11 feet away, and Charlotte again with the bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Capella. To the paint. Tyler with the bucket. Tyler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Miller off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White with it. Guarded now by Ball. White, the pass to Smooth. And here's Porzingis. Here's Tyler. 27 points for him. Here's Capella. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richards. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Ball. Here's the three. Oh, Ball dropping it in for three.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Miller. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
For three. Tyler, no good.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter. Out to the wing. Inside. Here's Tyler. Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 9. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Holiday's checked in for White. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Miles Bridges.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Smooth. To the inside. Brown with it. Miller pulls it in. Smith with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. There's a minute 12 left in the third. There's a screen by Bull. Here's Mann. Sweet little floater. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot. Here's
Tyler. That's 29 for him. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Mann. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Holiday. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Tyler. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Miller outside. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 is up. The shot comes out. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Derek White, Drew Holiday out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Walsh in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Ball no good. Celtics lead by 8. Smooth pass to White. Over to the left wing. There's Tyler. The 3-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Ball. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Here's Salon. Down low. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Boston has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now Ball. There's a screen by Bull. From behind the arc. And they get it back. To the middle. And finished off by Bull.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Attention fans now on the court. It's your play squad. Get loud and listen to the hearing. Here we go, fans.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tillman. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Walsh. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. Here's Tyler. No good on the quick 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Bridges down low, working on Porzingis. Bridges passes to Ball, takes a 3, sinks it from distance. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the 4th, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Smooth. Now Brown. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. It's stolen. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's ball. Defense is right there. Boston pulls it in. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tyler. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 9. And here's ball. There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter here. That doesn't go either for Ball. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. White, the pass to Capella. Outside Porzingis. Brown with it. Pass to Smooth. Three-pointer, Bridges. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Man, misses. Celtics lead by 6. Out left to the wing. Smooth, pass to Brown. Outside White. Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Hits the trifecta.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass the ball. 20 feet out. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they foul intentionally. Here's Tyler, pounded by Ball.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Here's Charlotte now.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Tyler. Off target from outside. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Huh? What?
Right, MC. They can't stop you.
You think I'd be a good guy?
good. Just got out of that tucky stage, so it's nice to have be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage. So, last time you got your oil changed?
Oh, man, I never remember to do that. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that. Yeah.
My kids at the night show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up to the top.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.
Objects in motion stay in motion as long as they win.
Pete.